check, mic check, mic check.
We'd like to welcome everyone out here to Huntington Beach Camp, Huntington Beach, California. We're on the campus of Oceanview High School.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Oceanview High School here in Huntington Beach, California, as we get started with the 2022 National League Weekend 1 action. Our first matchup on the way, USC taking on Riptide. We'll introduce you to the players momentarily. And don't forget, for those that can't be here in attendance, live streaming available courtesy of Game On Live Studios, available at youtube.com/USAWP. Also live stats of every match throughout the National League available courtesy of 68 Sports at 68scores.com if you want to follow along with all the action. Let's have you meet the teams. And we'll start first with the crew in white from USC. Let's say hello to the Trojans. Number 1, Blake Jackson. Number 2, Christopher Aguioso. Number 3, Aiden Watson. Number 4, Jake Carter. Number 6, Chris Sturdivant. Number 7, Carson Kranz. Number 9, Reed Stemler. Number 10, Marcus Longton. 11, Henry Saunders. 12, Max Miller. 13, Tom McGuire. 14, Luka Bernatich. 15, Graydon Reynolds. 16, Joshua Waldock. 17, Ash Moulton. 19, Tony Nardelli. 20, Payne Fama. 21, Eric Hubner. 22, Kyle McKinney. And 23, Garrett Allen. And the Trojans are led by Connor Vergi, assisted by Alexander Bukor. And now in the dark caps, say hello to Riptide. It's number 1, Alex Wolf. Number 2, Alan Peoples. 3, Chase McCall. 4, JT Sarmento. 5, Leo Uno. 6, Gabrielle Bellegardi. 7, Jovan Jeremic. 8, Sam Gonzalez. 9, Antoine Lena. 10, Elias Lule. 11, Connor Turnbow Lindenstadt. 13, Jake Heinen. And 14, Rafael Kremp. Riptide led by Eric Perales, assisted by Melissa Fernandez. And our officials in this one, Scott Volts and Omar Bardoumian. Would ask that everyone please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we are ready to go here in Huntington Beach. We're going to get the caps on for the athletes, and we're a 2-minute warning here in Huntington. Hang on there. We'll be back here on USA Water Polo. right, teams have taken to the rope. Referees are getting ready here to get the whistle going, and we are going to be live here in Huntington Beach. We are underway for game number 1 of our National League coverage here. My name's Sean Stringham with Game On Live Studio, producing here for USA Water Polo. What an honor and a privilege to get National League back underway out of hiatus from last year. Ball comes around over to number 2. That ball goes deep down line into that 5 position, up to number 3, Chase McCall. McCall comes around over to number 11, Connor Turnbow Lindstadt, and that ball is picked up by number 7, Carson Krantz with the steal. That ball goes down deep here to number 16, Joshua Waldock. Waldock fumbles it, gets it back around up to Luka Brentich. Stepping into position, Marcus Longston coming.
Ordinary call.
That ball comes into number 12, Maxwell Miller. That's going to be a 6-on-5 opportunity. It's going to come down around into over number 3, Aiden Watson. Watson back to Watson. Watson comes up onto the legs. Ball comes around into position. That ball stepping number 3, Aiden Watson, and a goal, and a shot by number 10, Marcus Longston puts it in.
For the Trojans, it's a 1-0 lead, 6:41 to play in the first.
We'll get him here. We've got a camera that's gone down. We will work to get that remedied here shortly, but for the meantime, we'll go with our end cams back and forth here. That ball comes around over back to, that's going to be an exclusion on number 14, Luka Brentich.
That will go against USC. Luka Brentich, power play.
Ball comes around to Alan Peoples. Peoples comes back around. Stepping around to number 11, Connor Turnbow, and a shot by number 4, James Sarmento, is blocked by Blake Jackson in the cage here for USC. Looking on the outlet, ball comes up to Aiden Watson. Watson coming through, stepping down on the 4-5 side, sends it deep over to number 6, Christopher Struvant.
Watson now.
Ball comes in to side. That ball is covered by number 11 by Connor Turnbow Lindstadt. Ball goes back to Alexander Wolf here for comes through down to number 14, Raphael Kremp. Kremp goes down inside. That's going to be a ball under.
And it's Waldock forcing the turnover.
That ball comes through here to number 10, Marcus Longston. Longston trying to find position.
Longton. Here's Watson.
Ball stepping and skipping out by number 3, Aiden Watson.
Back to Riptide. Under 5
Or shot there by Marcus Longston, excuse me. That ball out to Alexander Wolf. Comes down to Riptide, that's number 12, Austin Miller. Miller goes down line around to number 11, Connor Turnbow Lindstadt. Lindstadt gets on his legs, takes a shot. Blocked by the right hand of Blake Jackson.
Stopped by Jackson.
Jackson looking for the outlet. Up to number 10, Marcus Longton. Longton.
Here's Brentich.
There's going to be an exclusion away from the ball. Number 11, Connor Turnbow, will go to the box. This is going to be USC's power play opportunity. Ball comes around up to Longton. Longton comes through and goes deep back to Longton with the left, brings it around cross face to number 16, Joshua Waldock. Waldock passing to Aiden Watson. Watson back and skipping wide to the right on the shot from Marcus Longton. Alexander Wolf looking for the outlet. Up Ball goes up line to number 9, Antoine Lena. Lena looking, has that ball knocked down. Ball comes around to number 2, Alan Peoples. Peoples into number 3, Chase McCall. McCall goes in center, and that's swiped by number 16, Joshua Walduck of USC.
Sub coming here for USC.
Flying sub coming in. Ball comes up to number 14, Luka Brentic. Wide to Joshua Waldock.
Shot clock winding down.
Ball comes through, and the shot clock ends there with 3:19 remaining here in the first period.
3:13 to play. First quarter.
Alexander Wolf looking on the outlet. Up to number 2, Alan Peebles. Peebles sends it wide to Jovan Jermik. That shot is blocked, field block by Marcus Longton. Excuse me, that's number 19, Tony Nardelli. My bad. Ball on the outlet up to number 14, Luka Brentic. Brentic comes over to number 10, Marcus Longton. Longton goes wide down here, stepping in. Number 16, Joshua Waldock. Shot and goal there. That's a goal by number 10 for Marcus Longton. Takes us up 2-0 for USC over Riptide here with 2:34 remaining in the first period. Thanks for joining us. We'd love to, we're watching, monitoring the chat. Love to interact with you. Where are you watching from? Anywhere in the world. We've got, the audience is growing as notifications have gone out that we've gone live. Chat us up here. Where are you watching from? That ball is turned by number 3, Chase McCole. McCole drives through after sending it wide to number 10, Elias Lule. Stepping forward, number 5, Leo Uno, shooting and missing to the left there. That ball comes wide to number 13, Tom McGuire. McGuire stepping into number 9, Reed Stemler. Stemler comes back to Stemler. He's going to step forward, has some space to fill. Decides to go wide to number 4, Jake Carter. Carter looking on his legs. Carter stepping into position, gets it into center. Wolf takes that away. Comes in and dumps and comes in and says, too close to my crease, I'm taking that away. Wolf on the outlet up to number 9, Antoine Lena. Shot coming wide to Lena. Lena goes to number 2, Alan Peoples. Peoples back to Peoples here, directing traffic, finds what he likes in number 9, Antoine Lena, but loses the time in the shot clock. On the outlet, Blake Jackson with the ball. Jackson looking. Jackson on the outlet up to number 4, Jake Carter. Carter surveying, goes wide to number 9. That's Reed Stemler. Stemler stepping forward, looking like a threat, gets into center. That ball ricochets off the noggin of number 19, Tony Nardelli. On the outlet coming here from Wolf. Riptide looking to get up on the board here. The ball comes to number 3, Chase McCole. McCole goes wide down line to number 10, Elias Lule. Lule on the legs, trying to get around, takes the ordinary. He's outside of 6, direct shot available. A little bit too far out to take that off the angle, trying to earn that exclusion. Number 3, Chase McCole, that ball earns the ordinary to number 5, Leo Uno. He's gonna get up and try the side wander and is blocked by Jake Carter. 26 seconds remaining here. Blake Jackson looking on the outlet. Jackson goes forward up to number 19, Tony Nardelli. Ball comes around to number 13, Tom McGuire. McGuire comes through, and a shot blocked by Wolf. Wolf has a full court shot, and that is blocked down and needed to be blocked down by Blake Jackson. My name's Sean Stringham here with USA Water Polo. Thanks for joining us for game one here of the USA Water Polo National League. Check it out at 68scores.com. We're live statting the game as well as the live stream here. Check it out at 68scores.com. I'll post that here in the link here shortly. All right, we are back, and so is our main camera. Woo! Exciting stuff. Number 11, Connor Turnbow, takes that sprint off of the sprint and win by Lino Uno. You can watch that sprint be live scored at 68 Sports. I'm about to post that link in there. That ball comes around to Connor Turnbow. Turnbow goes inside, earns an exclusion there, earned by number 8, Samuel Gonzalez. Sends number 7, Carson Krantz, over to the box. That ball sends Riptide up on a 6-on-5, looking to sit their ball, looking to get their first goal of the game, crack the plexiglass left over from the COVID fire sale, and just misses to the left, off by number 5, Leo Uno. Had the angle, just needed to hit the mark on that one. On the outlet, coming from Blake Jackson. Jackson comes down to Marcus Longton. Longton stepping forward. Longton with the left, kind of centering up into the base. He's had one already. That one is blocked out by Alexander Wolf as he snacks it out. 7:11 remaining here in the start of the second period. Ball comes around to Reed Stemler. Stemler goes over to Marcus Longton. There's going to be an exclusion there on number 4 dark. That's James Sarmento. And that's going to come off the hand of number 14, Luka Brentich, for the goal, sending USC up 3-0 here in second quarter action from Huntington Beach. I just posted in the chat the 68scores.com. If you look at that, you can watch the live score happening at the same time. We'll do a quick review of that when we get into halftime. I'll show you what that looks like. It's pretty cool. Raphael Kremp looking. Kremp being pushed out. That ball goes deep down to, I believe that's number 3, James McCole. Ball comes in to number 11, Connor Turnbow, and then back down to Raphael Kremp. Turnbow looking, That ball goes down, fumbled there by McCole. He's trapped down in the corner with 2 seconds remaining on the shot clock, and that shot clock will expire. Outlet comes up to number 4, Jake Carter, off the hands of Blake Jackson. Carter stepping forward. Sealed center is on the 1-2 side. USC trying to get that ball over there. Drop comes, but that ball is going to come from Carter back over to Reed Stemler. Ball is now moved to that 1-2 side, back to Carter, Stemler. Up and shot by number 4, Jake Carter, is blocked by Alexander Wolf. And that's a goal by number 5 Dark, Leo Uno, converting, putting him up on the board.
Make it 3-1 now with 5:40 to go in this second quarter.
Ball comes wild to number 9, Reed Stemler. Stemler, patient, looking through, trying to find a position. That ball comes wide to number 13, Tom McGuire. McGuire over to Stemler. Stemler goes in, stepping. Drop comes from number 14, Raphael Kremp. Takes that ball, picked up by Wolf. Wolf looking on the outlet. Wolf trying to read, looking for a release back out to the ball, comes from number 11, Connor Turnbow Lindstadt. Lindstadt goes and throws the turnover to number 4, Jake Carter. Carter turns the Jets on here as he moves down through the center of the pool. To number 9, Reed Stemler. Ball off the 3-post there by number 2, Christopher Aglizio. Controlled by Wolf and then popped out to Leo Uno. Takeaway stolen there by number 13, Tom McGuire. McGuire sends it down into front court, earns the ordinary. Number 6, Christopher Sturlant. Ball goes around. Ball comes up to number 9, Reed Stemler. Little bobble there by Stemler. Comes to Christopher Agluzio, who misses wide to the right. Wolf looks on the outlet, sends it up to number 5, Leo Uno. Uno, patient on this 1-2 side, looking for the action to begin. There goes to Chase McCole. McCole goes down line to Lul. Inside, that's going to be an exclusion by number 5-4. Looks like Carter going to the box. That will send Riptide up into power play, looking to come within 1 here. That ball comes around to number 11, Connor Turnbow. Back down to... Ball moving around, and there it is. Number 11, Connor Turnbow, off the assist from number 14, Raphael Kremp.
I'll make it 3-2.
3-2.
In favor of USC with 3:11 to go in the second quarter.
Sides change out here with number 12, Maxwell Miller.
Back to live action. Here's Bernatich.
Ball goes to number 10, Longton. Longton being guarded by Gonzalez. That ball goes back wide up to number 16, Joshua Waldock. Waldock comes through, back around. Number 20, Payne Fama. That ball will be a 2-meter saved by Wolf. I believe that'll be his 4th or 5th block. Looks like it'll be his 5th block of the morning so far. His 6'8" scores plus minus sitting at 2.8 right now. We'll talk more about that as the weekend comes in. Tony will be here. Tony Azevedo will be here tomorrow for the Sunday games on the horn, and I'm sure he'll love to talk about that. Number 16, Joshua Waldock comes through. He takes the ordinary. Waldock. Get a line up here. Decide with a quick pass over wide to number 14, Luka Brendich. Waldock. Alexander Wolf goes with 5 blocks this time here with 2:25 remaining in the second period. Ball goes up to Antoine Lena. Lena looking, goes wide over to number 2, Alan Peoples. Peoples back to Leo Uno. Uno comes through. That goes down to Connor Turnbow. Back around up to Uno and into Alan Peoples. Peoples stepping forward, showing attack, and that's a great block by Blake Jackson. Off the shot by. Ball comes around here to number 7, Jovan Jeremic. He comes down to Leo Uno. Uno, tries again with a quick sidewinder, is blocked by Blake Jackson. Jackson sitting with 5 blocks as well. Ball comes through up to number 10, Marcus Longton. Longton goes wide out to. That ball comes into number 20, Payne Fama. Fama block. Alexander Wolf blocks that. Nice control there by number 7, Jovan Jeremic, to control that and get it back into Wolf's deep hand. We've got a flying sub lined up deep over there. High five. Both heads come up. Love that rule. A great way to get those athletes in and out on a low-scoring game. Best part is the high five. Hey, my man, how are you? Ball comes wide up to number 11, Connor Turnbow-Lindstadt. That ball comes down to Leo Uno, just missing with a little spin lob off the right, off that 3-post. Counter ball comes into Jackson. Jackson down line to Maxwell Miller. Miller has some open space, gets up, knocks it down there by Wolf. Beautiful stuff there. Took that hit, came up, Wolf ready for him. Ball comes to number 11. Ball hits there by number 1 by Blake Jackson. Jackson on the outlet. Up to number 16, Waldock. Waldock, he's with a little pirouette moves, and that's going to stay on the 2-meter block by Alexander Wolf. Ball coming out here, number 14, Luka Brentich. Sends it with 6-5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that will be the first half here in Huntington Beach at Oceanview High School. My name's Sean Stringham with USA Water Polo, producing here for Game On Live Studio. What a great opportunity to watch some fantastic water polo. We've got four games on the day here. We'll be right back here for the third period. Thanks so much. So up on your screen, we've got the 6-8 game desk results page coming down off of the game desk scoring app here. So you can see USC winning on the goals, obviously 3-2, shooting 20%, 3 of 15 for USC, and Riptide going 2 out of 13. Power play conversions, 2 out of 3 for USC, 1 out of 3 for Riptide. No penalties so far in our games, even on blocks, 8 on 8, pretty even game. Steals 5-5. Sprints have both been won by Riptide. Turnovers, looks like USC, let's see if we can get there in the right spot. Scroll down. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Turnovers in the advantage here of USC. We've switched sides and ready to kick it back out away. Trojans take the ball here off the sprint, even it up. Must be faster coming from the south here. Ball comes around to USC. Quick shot with another block there by Wolf. Wolf looking on the outlet here. Obviously, teams have switched sides. Outlet from Wolf up to number 7, Jovan Jeremic. Ball comes over to number 9, Antoine Lena. Lena, ooh, that's a fill block in there. I believe that was number 14, Luka Brentic, who had a hit off that. Ball coming into 1A, goalie change here for USC, so that's going to be Herrick Hubner. Ball comes through to number 14, Luka Brentic. Brentic, nice backhand effort there by number 12, Maxwell Miller.
On the attempt in close from Max Miller.
Ball comes around to number 7, Jovan Jeremic, excuse me. Jovan comes around to number 14, Rafael Kremp. Kremp goes down line to James Sarmento. Stepping forward, Jovan. Getting on the legs, hits. Threat. Beating the defense there, dropping in on center, saying if you're going to earn my respect, you got to hit that ball, and he does exactly that. Brings us even at 3-3 here in Huntington Beach. That brings us even on goals, 3-3. USC shooting 18%. Now that will bring Riptide up to shooting at 20%. So pretty even game here, obviously. USC out to an early lead. Riptide has clawed their way back through it. The ball comes back to Luka Brentic. Brentic comes wide, back over to Joshua Waldock. Waldock, give and go, back to 14, Luka Brentic. Ball comes through, and a shot up over the top. A little tip by Wolf, so counted as the block for Wolf. He's going to restart, get a fresh shot here for USC off the 2-meter in the restart. USC's number 6, Christopher Sturvant, he sends that ball up to 14, Luka Brentic. Brentic stepping in. Shot, little high elbow action. We'll send it back. Will be a contra foul. Wolf looks for the outlet, sends it wide up to number 7, Jovan Jeremic. Jovan goes down line. That ball goes back, kicked out by number 2, Alan Peoples. Back to Jeremic. Inside, and a goal by number 4, James Sarmento, off the assist by number 7, Jovan Jeremic. So that'll take Riptide up 5.
Take the lead now for the first time today. 4-3. Sarmento goal.
Riptide up 4-3 here. Over to number 14. That is Luka Brentich. Stepping wide to Christopher Aglioso. Back to Kranz. Kranz into Christopher Aglioso. That's going to be an exclusion earned by number 16, Joshua Waldock. Sends number 2, Alan Peoples, looking for a power play opportunity here. Goes over to Kranz. Kranz wide to Aglioso. Ball in, and that ball. Wolf looking for the outlet opportunity. Alexander Wolf sends it up to number 14, Raphael Kremp. Stepping around to number 14, Kremp. Kremp getting on the legs. Shooting again from the outside, beating keeper 1A. Eric Hubner will take Riptide on a run here, 5-3. Side out switch here for USC, subbing 4, make it 5 folks coming through.
5 unanswered for Riptide. .427 to play, third quarter.
USC up at 3-0. Riptide has put 5 on them here since the beginning of the, just right at the end of the first period. That shooting percentage moving up for Riptide now at 29%. Power play conversion 1 out of 3, 2 out of 4 for USC. Ball comes through to number 13, Tom McGuire. McGuire goes wide to Jake Carter. Carter, that ball push off. It's going to be a contra foul. We'll send it back, no shot. Alex Wolf will look for the outlet. Ball comes up to number 3, Chase McCole. McCole with the left, looking threatening, sends it. That takes an ordinary inside the 6 meter, no direct coming. That ball looking, ball put into play by number 7, Jovan Jeremic. Wide to Connor Turnbow, Linehick. Connor stepping forward, and that ball hits. They are putting it in from that 3 spot, 6 straight for Riptide. 6-3, doubling up USC here from deep, right at 6 meters. Just puts it off that post and puts it in. Ball back to number 13, Tom McGuire. McGuire looking. That ball sends wide to number 3, Aiden Watson. Watson sends it to number 16, Joshua Waldock. Waldock back to Watson. Watson up to 13, Tom McGuire. McGuire looking. Back to McGuire. McGuire gets on the legs in the center, winding up, shooting off the 3 post. Paints that post. Puts it in, beating Alexander Wolf, or snapping the 6 6-goal streak there by Riptide, bringing Riptide 6, USC 4, with 3:24 remaining here in the third period. Ball comes up to Wolf. From Wolf up to Jovan. Jovan Jeremic sends it wide to Chase McCall. That ball comes back, picks up by number 5, Leo Uno. Uno back around to Jovan. Jovan goes down line, up to Chase McCall. Skipped over the top there by Jovan Jeremic. That counter ball comes in to Eric Hubner. Hubner looking for the outlet, sends it up to Sturvant. Sturvant gets on the legs, threatens, sends it over to Waldock. Waldock back to number 10, Marcus Longton. Stepping in, that ball goes to no man's land. 50-50 ball picked up by Riptide, sent wide. Wolf will gather that and look for the outlet here for Riptide as they transition here into the front court. Ball comes up to Connor Turnbow Lindstadt. Lindstadt looking, fakes, decides to go back to where they've been strongest. Raphael Kremp here at that 3 spot. Ball comes around to Chase McCall. McCall gets ready, centers his base, looking for the drive on the 1-2 side, and that's knocked out by number 12, Maxwell Miller, as the shot will expire. Ball back to number 3, Aiden Watson. There's going to be an exclusion, and nope, scratch that. That's going to be a timeout. First timeout of the game here for Trojans. That'll send him in the front court. My name's Sean Stringham with USA Water Polo. We will be back for National League action here right after this.
2022 season, more action coming up. To follow, we've got the LA Athletic Club taking on USA Collegiate. That will get underway around 1:30 p.m. And then this evening, USC back in the pool. They'll take on the USA Academy squad at 5 p.m. At 6:10 p.m., New York Athletic Club takes on the Olympic Club Classic Rivalry Battle. And then we resume play tomorrow, right back here at Oceanview, 10 p.m. Club and USA Academy. Prelude National League. Back in 2 weeks' time.
All right, back in off a timeout. Ball back to Hubner. That will be a barrage of whistles, but still just an ordinary. Ball comes around to number 10, Marcus Longton. Longton moves down onto that 2-meter, and it's going to be a contra foul.
Offensive foul.
We'll send the ball back to Riptide. Riptide sends it up to Wolf. Stepping forward, number 7, Jovan Jeremic. Takes the ordinary. Jeremic sends that wide, back to Jeremic, quick, getting up on the legs, threatening and blocked by Hubner. Hubner looking for the outlet, sends it up to number 10, Marcus Longton. Longton deep over on the side end, comes up to Carson Krantz. Krantz takes the ordinary. Krantz to number 2, Christopher Aglioso. He's going to wind up on the fake. Does not put the ball in play, and will send it back to Riptide. Alexander Wolf sends it to Connor Turnbow Lindstadt. Getting up on the legs. That ball comes over to number 3, Chase McCall. McCall with a fake. I like that look back to Connor. Uno looking and shot and goal. Uno on the assist to Number 9 dark, that's Antoine Lena. Lena shouting out after that. Great team play there. Bringing the goalie, locked on him, looking for the assist, sends it to the easy goal. We often say putting the ball in the cage should not be hard. It's the ball, one pass, that extra pass that makes it easy. Put that ball in the cage. That puts us at 7-4. Back to Christopher Sturvant. Sturvant wide to number 14, Luka Brentic. Ball goes down line to Jake Carter. Carter.
Exclusion.
That's going to be exclusion on number 6, Gabriel Belgardi.
Kick out on Turbo Linden's got power play here for USC.
Ball comes around. 13-14, that ball comes in. Back and blocked by Wolf. Great stuff here at the end of our third period. 7-4 Riptide. My name's Sean Stringer with Game On Live Studio, producing here for USA Water Polo. Couldn't be happier to be down in Huntington Beach, California. It's a beautiful day, 74 degrees, sitting poolside. The crew from USA Water Polo is here. Greg Meskel will have some games later today. He's doing the public announcement. You can probably hear that in the background. We'll be back right after this. What a great day for water polo. Here we go, fourth quarter action. USA Water Polo National League. We got USC in the Whitecaps, Riptide in the dark. If you're just joining us, it's been a fantastic midday match here. Ball comes around to number 14, Luka Brentic. He sends that up to Christopher Sturvant. Sturvant looking back to Brentic. He gets it over to Sturvant. They are setting nice and wide with 3-2-1, and the shot clock will come down, and that'll be blocked by Wolf. Wolf controlling, just doing a fantastic job of controlling that net for Riptide.
14 saves now for Alex Wolf. That's a good day.
Ball is put into play. 14 goalie blocks for Wolf. That ball comes and slips out of Leo Uno's hand, back into Hubner's hand. Ball coming forward, up number 13, Tom McGuire. McGuire back around, up to Sturvant. That ball controlled by Wolf. Make it 18 saves. We're going to test the upper limit of the stats count by 6'8 Sports. Just kidding. It'll go forever. That ball comes around. Here, Riptide comes to Alan Peebles. Inside, oh, beautiful finish by Leo Uno off the assist from Peebles. Let's watch that again. Great look there. Has 3 defenders beat. Sneaks it in the needle hole there. Puts Riptide up 8-4. This is not how this game started. I'll tell you what. USC put up 3, and then it's been all Riptide ever since. Ball comes to Brentich. That's going to be an exclusion away from the ball, looking for the quick. Ball sends over to number 6, Sturvant. Sturvant comes back into Marcus Longton, and that's blocked with authority by Connor Turnbow Linestat. That ball on the outlet up to Jovan Jeremic as he comes in out of the penalty box. Jovan bringing that ball forward over to Connor Turnbow. Lindstad inside, has space. That ball skips out like a rock on a mountain lake. Hubner picks that ball up. On the outlet, up to number 10, Marcus Longton. Longton goes wide to number 14, Luka Brentich. Brentich, ooh, that ball gets a piece of it by Wolf. Knocks it off that crossbar, dances on the goal line, and scoops it out. Ball comes forward on attack. Here comes Leo Uno. Uno looking. That one is blocked by Hubner. Clears out to Jake Carter. That gets the USC faithful hyped up here in the stadium, and the ball goes wide up to Sturvant. Looking for a quick attack here with 5:11 remaining. Definitely not out of it, but they need to start putting the ball in the cage. The ball comes in to number 16, Joshua Waldock. Tipped out by Wolf. Counter ball comes in to number 16, Joshua Waldock. Waldock sends it wide up to number 6, Sturvant. Sturvant down line to Luka. Brendich attacking and putting it in over the top of Luka. That's a goal by number 4, Jake Carter. 8-5, so a little sign of life here on those last 2 possessions for USC.
Collegiate will make their season debuts.
8-5.
Live score is available via 6'8 Sports at 6'8 Sports.
Check out the 68scores.com. I've got a laptop up here, and we'll show some of those details as we move through. It's just so fun to be able to see the stats at the same time right live. I'm sitting 2 seats away from Cam Career, who's inputting those stats for us. Ball comes over to Jovan Jeremic. Jovan comes round, back in, stepping into center. Big turn. Defense comes, but was going to be an exclusion. Just a little bit of a hook there. Ball comes to number 9. Reed Stelmler goes to the box. Ball comes around up to Raphael Kremp. Ball comes up to Chase McCall. McCall takes it deep, looking for the angle. Ball in hand there by Kremp. He takes it one more in onto the 2-post. Doesn't quite find its mark, and it's stolen by number 6, Christopher Sturvant. On the outlet, up to Henry Saunders. 4:02 remaining here. Saunders stepping up. That ball comes in to number 4, Jake Carter. That ball knocked down. Wolf again, coming up huge. My goodness, how many blocks for Mr. Wolf? That's got to be 20. Or close to. Ball on the outlet, up to number 14, Raphael Kremp. Charging, McCall comes through, gets it on the left hand. It's going to be a contra foul. We'll send it back. McCall trying to chase down here. Number 6, Christopher Sturvant gets the ball. One on goalie, takes the extra over to number 4, Jake Carter, and hits. That gets it closer. 8-6 Riptide. If you're reading left to right, 6-8. Check out the stats on 68scores.com. 3:25 remaining here in the fourth period. It's going to be interesting. USC is not going to roll over and just let this happen. Riptide up by 4, doubling them up. Now has a two-goal streak here by USC to put an end to. Riptide playing in their home pool, so they're used to the field here in Huntington Beach. Ball comes over to number 7, Jovan Jeremic. He's going to give it to McCarroll, who's trying to get around. Not going to make. That ball goes ordinary. Trying to direct with his eyes. I love it. McCall goes in, finds the 3-post. Takes that ordinary. No advantage, no foul there on the double team. Ball's going to be asked by Uno with a fantastic mustache, I might say. If you're a mustache fan, back to McCarroll, who also has a fantastic, McCall, who also has a fantastic mustache. That ball goes in. 4-on-1. It's going to be no advantage. USC trying to call timeout. They get it timed out. That'll be their second. While we're in that timeout, we'll throw those scores up there. You can see there 3 for 20 for USC. That'll update here shortly. 6 for 18. Let's do a little refresh on this. Put that back up there. All right, you can see USC shooting 6 for 29. Riptide 8 for 24 for a 33% conversion, power play conversion, 2 for 7 for USC. As a coach, you want to see that be about 65, 70, 80% right in there. Power play 25% for Riptide, so not great. Not to be surprised, right? First game of the weekend, you would expect to see that be a little, you would want to see that to be a little bit higher. But overall, pretty good. Blocks 20 for Riptide, 13 to USC, and that's really what it's come down to. Let's go ahead and switch back to action here. 6-on-5 opportunity for USC to see if we can get that power play up to 3 for 8. That ball comes back around, comes down to number 6, Christopher Sturvant. That comes to Joshua Waldock, and that's going to be another exclusion. 6-on-4 opportunities for about, I would say, 5 seconds before that flag goes up. I'll keep my eyes open, and there it is. A goal by number 10, Marcus Longton, brings it within a 1-goal game, 7-8 here in the fourth period, 2:30. So the fourth period has belonged to USC. Riptide trying to get back up into it here after a 6-goal string by Riptide. Mr. Sweet Momentum, Mr. S Momentum has shifted back and forth between this game throughout each. Ball comes out by Wolf. Gonna come down to some pressure play here. McCall looking with the left. Goes down line. Up to Uno, tries to get that blocked by number 13, Tom McGuire. McGuire looking from back to Hubner. Hubner looking, trying to get it within 1, or get it within tied here, down by 1. Ball goes to number 13, Tom McGuire. McGuire looking, calling for the cross, not there, has some position, takes it deep. Moving that line of scrimmage down inside that 1 meter. Takes the ordinary. He's going to ask to bring that back out. That ball goes back to number 10, Marcus Longton. Hit by number 16, Joshua Waldock. Direct shot available. Riptide goes and blocked by number 5, Leo Uno. Wolf No hurry up there. Has 1:45 remaining here in this fourth period of play. Connor Turnbow Lindenstadt comes in, has lost that tip from behind by number 14, Luka Brendich. Covered by a 2-on-2, make it a 3-on-2 counter here by USC. Deep pass, hopefully that doesn't go out of bounds for USC. Doesn't touch the line, saved at the last moment by Sturvant. Takes that, and that is blocked out. Phil blocked out by number 11, Connor Turnbow Lindenstadt. That Phil block, just the character of a team, just willing to sacrifice the body for the team. That ball comes through. Alan Peoples up by 1 with 1:06 remaining here. Peoples looking. That ball goes wide or to the middle of the pool. Connor Turnbow Lindenstadt. That comes in to number 5, Leo Uno. Uno puts the ball in play. Offensive ball will send the ball back to USC. 53 seconds remaining. That ball goes down line to number 10, Marcus Longton. Longton tries to get into center, has position there with Maxwell Miller with a big turn. Earns the exclusion off of number 2, Alan Peoples. Peoples goes back to Marcus Longton, sends a 6-on-5 opportunity, 40 seconds, 11 seconds separate shot and game clock. Ball comes around. That will be the third exclusion. Ball comes around to Christopher Sturvant. Ball down to Tom McGuire. And he turns that ball over. There's 26 seconds. They just have to hold on. USC is going to have to press. Riptide content to spread. That ball goes. Ball comes down, 9-8. Riptide, outside of some last-second heroics, is going to get out of this with a hometown win. And that will be it. Riptide 8, USC 7 here in Huntington Beach on the campus of Oceanview High School. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got one more game. We're going to leave the stream open. Let the team stick around. Check out the final stats here check out the stats at 68scores.com. Coming up next, we've got LA Aquatic Club and USA Collegiate coming up next. We'll be right back. That game's supposed to start at 1:30, so we're about 11 minutes away. Just enough time maybe to go grab a snack, come back, and we'll be going from there. Sean Stringham signing off until our next game. Peace. All right, we are here for game number 2. LA Athletic Club in the Whitecaps and Collegiate in the Dark Caps. In the teams, LA, number 1, Zachary Rhodes. Cap number 2, Calder Hilda Jones. Number 3, Bryce Horman. Number 4, Dennis Beischloff. Number 5, Jonathan Lotero. Number 6, Wesley Kading. Number 7, Eric Carnahan. Number 8, Mark Vonderwaite. Number 9, Joshua Tice. Number 10, Matthew Kakura. Number 11, Jacob Mersep. Number 13, Bernardo Herser. Number 14, Carlo Kremick. Number 15, Miles O'Brien Schreide. Number 16, Cole Brosnan. Number 17, Zachary Lowry. Number 18, Mitchell Scott. Number 19, Marius Giacamikas. And number 20, Austin Stewart. The head coach is Ivan Buich, and Wesley Kading and Clayton Snyder are assistants for LA. For Collegiate, number 1, Aaron Wilson. Number 2, Tanner Pullis. Number 3, John Ohl. Number 4, Gavin West. Number 5, Warren Loft. Number 6, Jacob Kavanaugh. Garrett Zahn in cap 7. Number 8, Zachary Frazier. Cap number 9, Gray Carson. Number 10, Nicholas Tierney. Number 11, Connor Mannion. Number 12, Grant Loth. Number 13, Stelianos Dalamaras. Number 14, George Avakian. And number 15, Tyler Padua. Head coach for Collegiate is Brian Linton. All right, on your device, depending on what you're watching, what screen you're watching, make sure you head on over to 6-8 Scores and follow along. You'll be able to see that happening at the same time. It's great stuff. We'd love to chat with you in the on the YouTube stream, so let us know where you're watching from. We're going to get reset here, and it's going to be 2 minutes to start. We'll be right back. We're ready to go here. We're lined up for Collegiate. Tanner Pullis is sprinting, and number 11, Jacob Mersep. The vibe is hype here. PA is rolling. Heads are bobbing, and it's time for some water polo. Here we go. Game number 2, USAWP National League starts now. That ball is going to be a jump ball. All right. Gonna be a great game on that. Right there at the bottom of your screen there, that ball is gonna stay with number 2, Tanner Pullis. Will send Collegiate up into the first front court. Ball goes wide over to Jacob Cavano. Cavano goes down to number 10, Nicholas Tierney, inside. And that ball is going to be swept away by number 8, Mark Vanderweit on the exclusion. But a contra foul in the position in the pool will send the ball back to Collegiate. Ball comes over to number 5, Warren Loth. Back up to number 2, Tanner Pullis. Ordinary foul there to Jacob Cavano. Cavano stepping forward. Cavano back over to Pullis, gets on the legs, threatening, decides to kick it back over to number 6, Jacob Cavano. But Cavano shot and blocked by number 1, Zachary Rhodes. That will be an exclusion away from the ball. Number 6, Dark, in transition. Jacob Cavano will send their first front court for LA Athletic Club will be 6-on-5. That ball comes over to lefty number 11, Jacob Mersep. Playing pass back and forth with Bleichoff. Ball goes down line to number 15, Miles O'Brien Schrade, and that ball is goal by number 2, Calder Hilda Jones, off the assist from number 15, Miles O'Brien Schrade. Ball on the restart back to Garrett Zahn. Ball goes to Tierney. Tierney looking, sends it over to number 5, Warren Loth. Contra foul sends the ball back to LA. Ball comes forward. That ball is going to be stolen by number 1, Aaron Wilson, coming out of the cage to connect on that. Aaron Wilson looking for the outlet. Wilson finds the center up to number 5, Warren Loth. Comes up, stepping Nicholas Tierney. Tierney, and a 5-meter penalty earned there by number 2, Tanner Pullis. That's going to be awarded to number 15, Miles O'Brien Sheedy. Lining up Jacob Cavano for the 5-meter penalty. Cavano hits on that bottom left-hand corner, beating Zach Rhodes here and taking or evening it up here 1-1. Trying to turn back door, Joshua Tice trying to get through, back over to number 11, Jacob Mersep. That's going to be an exclusion. Away from the ball, number 10, Dark, Nicholas Tierney goes to the box. That ball being waved by Mersep. Gets on the legs, back around to Tice. Mersep goes down line to number 10, Kakura. Inside, tries for the redirect, and that ball is going to be rescued by number 5, Warren Loth, who gets the ball kicked out to number 3, John Ohl, as he re-enters. That's going to be a contra foul in transition. Will send the ball back to LA. Ball comes forward up to number 10, Kakura. Takes the ordinary. Kakura goes back around to the top of the key here. Number 8, Mark Vanderweit hits. Off the assist from number 10, Matthew Kakura. Just has some space there, wants to walk it in. Couple of good hard fakes. Goes cross court, hits that top right-hand corner. Ball goes down to number 3, John Ohl. Back up to Zachary Frazier. Frazier comes back on to Nicholas Tierney. Tierney attacks, looking forward. Comes back down, goes into center, and earns the 5-meter penalty. He resubmerges number 14, George Avaki, and comes up big. And that's going to be assigned to number 20, Austin Stewart. Tierney looking for the opportunity to finish here. Winding the spring here at the 5-meter. Referee's checking. And finishes, bottom left-hand corner. Gets up big, waves that hand, skips it about a half a meter in front of the cage, puts it right down the pipes. Being pressed out, that sends us up even 2-2 here, LA and Collegiate. There's going to be exclusion away from the transition. Number 3, Dark, that's John Ohl, will send LA up into 6-on-5. That ball comes back around to number 20, Austin Stewart. Deep down on the line, 20, Stewart around to number 4, Dennis. And that's a goal by number 4, White, Dennis Bleichoff. Nine wide exclusion. That ball will go back. Ball comes forward. Ball comes through here, number 7. That ball goes wide to number 11, Jacob Mersep. Ball comes back down to number 15, Miles O'Brien Schreidy. Stepping through, Dennis Bleichoff. Stepping down, O'Brien Schreidy gets through, back up to number 4, Dennis Bleichoff. Shot blocked by Wilson and controlled by Collegiate number 10, Nicholas Tierney. Ball comes up to number 11, Connor Mannion. Ball down to number 11, back to Mannion, around to Zachary Frazier. Shot blocked. Ball shot over the top of the crossbar, knocked, tapped. It's going to be a 2-meter. .254 remaining here in the first period. Ball goes back to number 10, Nicholas Tierney. Wide to number 8, Zach Frazier. That ball is stolen and sent back to Zach Rhodes. That'll be a 5-meter. Number 11, Dart, Connor Mannion will be assigned that. Up and oh, dances and it goes in. He calls it. Popped in and then back out. Wilson disagrees. We'll send that up. Ball comes down to number 11, Jacob Mersep. That ball comes in. Ball comes through and goal there by number 11, Jacob Mersep. Ball goes down to number 2. Ordinary foul there. It's going to be a kick out. Number 8, White, Mark Vonderwait. Ball comes through. Knocked out there, picked up by number 1, Zach Rhodes. Ball comes here to number 11, Jacob Mersep. Ball over to Matthew Kakura. Kakura back to Mersep. Up and shot over the top of the cage. Full strength forward, come down to number 10, Matthew Kakura. That ball, no foul, comes in. Jacob Mersep ends up with Warren Loth with the ball back to Aaron Wilson. Ball knocked down by number 1, Zach Rhodes. We're going to reset here at the end of the first period. We'll be right back after this. All right, we're back underway here. Ball comes over to number 4, Gavin West. Ball put in play. It's going to go back to Collegiate. Ball comes in. That ball goes over the top. It's going to be a 2-meter. Ball comes over to number 10, Nicholas Tierney. Stepping forward, up, ball comes in, and that ball is blocked wide by number 14, or shot wide by number 14, George Avakian. Ball comes up to number 20, Austin Stewart. And blocked by Aaron Wilson. He comes in, goes back the other direction now. Ball comes up to number 2, Calder Hilda Jones, and he puts that over the top of Aaron Wilson. Grant. Ball comes through, number 2, Tanner Pullis inside, knocked down by number 7, Garrett Zahn. That ball blocked. Back around up to number 4, Dennis Bleichoff. Ball comes through, tries to go into center there. Number 5, Jonathan Lotero. Back, Zachary Rhodes here. Rhodes on the outlet, up to number 11, Jacob Mersep. Ball comes through up to number 4, Dennis Bleichoff. He comes around. Jacob Mersep hits. That ball blocked by Aaron Wilson. Picked back up. Oh, dancing on the line. Saved there by number 12, Grant Loth picks up with it. Saving Wilson as that just tipped off the fingertips. Back into position. Number 8, Zachary Frazier comes back around. Frazier gets up. That ball is blocked down by number 8, Mark Vonderwaite. looking for the outlet, calling by Zachary Rhodes. Goes inside, turning, working, gets the exclusion. Number 8, Zachary Frazier goes to the box. Ball comes in, number 15, Mike O'Brien. Schreit Miles, excuse me. That ball skipped in through by number 8, Mark Vonderwait. .402 remaining here in the second period. Ball comes back, number 10, Nicholas Tierney. Tierney over to Warren Loth. Inside, that ball picked up by Zach Rhodes. Rhodes looking for the outlet. That ball will be a contra foul. Going back and forth, playing. Can I put the ball in play, yes or no? Looking for, that ball comes out to number 4, Dennis Bleichoff. Nice cross over to number 16, Cole Bronson. Puts it in. LA. Putting that in that top right-hand corner. Ball back to number 5, Warren Loth. Loth. Here comes number 3, Bryce Horman. Oh, off the crossbar, just over the hands of Aaron Wilson. Wilson looking for the outlet. Sends it up to number 10, Nicholas Tierney. Up to number, that's going to be exclusion. Number 10, Wyatt Matthew Kakura will send that to the start. The ball is bouncing around, pinballing, and picked up. That ball up to number 3, Bryce Harmon. Harmon working, takes that ordinary. That's going to be an exclusion. Number 5, Warren Loth, and a timeout called by LA. Up 8-2 here in the second period. Sean String with USA Water Polo. Thanks for watching along. We'll be back in just a minute. Back off the power play. Here comes number 4, Dennis Bleichoff. That ball looking. Bleichoff on the legs. Little hezzy fake there. Ball comes around from number 15, Miles O'Brien. Schreidy to number 11, Jacob Mersep. Throws an overpass. Tries to get it in. That ball going to be a 5-meter there in the middle of the pool. Assigned to number 9, dark, Gray Carson. Number 15, Miles O'Brien, looking to finish the deal here and puts it underneath the right hand of Aaron Wilson. (9-2) Collegiate. Excuse me, 9-2 LA. Ball comes out to number 2, Tanner Pullis. Pullis looking down to number 7, Garrett Zahn. Police, that ball goes in and they're going to earn an exclusion. Number 14, White, Carlo Kremick, goes to the box. Number 9, Gray Carson, back up to Tanner Pullis. Inside, that was good opportunity there by Tyler Padua. Knocked down and controlled by Zach Rhodes. Up to number 4, Dennis Bleichoff. That ball is going to swim through. It's going to be an opportunity. Ordinary foul there. Stolen by number 2, Tanner's Police. Zach Frazier on the legs, up to Tanner. Exclusion with a little shot to the face. Will send number 8, White. That is Mark Vonderweet. Tanner Police puts it in off the quick there. Brings Collegiate up to 3. Nice shot there over that top right-hand corner. Top of the cage. Nine 3 here, LA. Shot blocked by Aaron Wilson. 2-meter off the shot by number 14, Carlo Kremick. Ball put into play by number 16, Cole Bronson. Ball up to number 14, Carlo Kremick. Down line. Here comes Bronson. Lining up, Carlo. That ball back to Bryce Hollerman, and that's field blocked. And that will be the end of the first half here in Huntington Beach. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back. We're going to switch sides, reset, and get ready to go. All right, we're back underway here. Second half action. We've switched sides and ready to go. Ball comes back to number 7, Eric Carnahan. Big turn coming here, left hand of number 15, Miles O'Brien. That comes out to number 11, Jacob Mersep. Mersep gets up. He's blocked by keeper number 13, Stylianos Dalamaras. Outlet comes to number 2, Tanner Pullis. And that's stolen. Quick steal by Miles O'Brien. Outlet up to the hand of number 11, Jacob Mersep. Stuffed by Dalamaras. Ball comes up to Jacob Cavano. Cavano over to number 10, Nicholas Tierney. Connor Mannion gets on the legs. Ooh, nice block there by Zach Rhodes. Up to number 10, Nicholas Tierney. Tierney goes wide to number 11, Connor Mannion, down line to Warren Loth. Loth back up to Connor Mannion. Mannion up to Nicholas Tierney. Coming through, Jacob Cavano. And that is a block by Zach Rhodes. Up to number 7, Eric Carnahan. That ball goes inside, has position, turning into the defender, and that will be popped away by number 6. Cavano gets it back to Stylianos Dalamaras. Dalamaras sends the ball forward up to Cavano. Exclusion here sends number 11, White, Jacob Mersep, to the box. That ball comes up to Jacob Cavano. Overpass comes, trying to see if he catches it before it goes out of bounds. Gets there by Nicholas Tierney. Good hustle there. He's deep inside, tries to find the angle. Gets and blocked there. Nice shot by Zach Rhodes. That'll send it back. Rhodes looking. Up to number 15, Miles O'Brien. That ball is going to be ordinary. Direct shot available. Puts it in play quick. Decides against the shot. Back to Miles O'Brien, who shoots. That ball is blocked by Dalamaras. Ball comes through to Jacob Cavano. Cavano in position. Cavano comes wide up to Nicholas Tierney. Tierney getting on the legs and goes with a little off-speed lob. Beautiful work there by Nicholas Tierney. Sends us to 9-4. What placement there, just over the outreached hands of number 1, Zach Rhodes. Great work there by Tierney. Carlo Kremick goes wide, takes the ordinary. Austin Stewart goes down line inside, finds position there just off the hands. That ball's going to bobble out of bounds. Off the goalie, number 13, Stylianos Dalamaras, will send LA back up into a 2-meter restart here. Number 17, Zach Lowry, sends it up to number 20. Austin Stewart. Stewart around up to Bryce Horman. Inside, that's going to be an exclusion. That's going to be number 8, Dark. Zach Frazier goes to the box. Comes around to Lowry. Lowry back around here for LA. Knocked down, picked off the handle there. It's number 11, Connor Mannion with the steal. 4:09 remaining here in the third period. That ball on the outlet up to number 8, Zach Frazier. Frazier up to Nicholas Tierney. Ball comes to Tierney. Shot knocked down by Zach Rhodes. Rhodes for LA surveys, looking on the outlet up to number 16, Cole Brosnan. Brosnan now with the left hand sends that ball wide over to number 17, Zach Lowry. Lowry back to Brosnan, playing pass, has the center position, and a beautiful shot, turn and shoot by number 5, Jonathan Lotero. Burns a hole in the back of the net. Great passing back and forth on that from the 2 to the 4 to find the center sealed, and a finish by number 5, Jonathan Lotero. Ball comes up to number 4, Gavin West. Gray Carson stepping. Gray Carson up over to number 3, John Ohl. That will be an exclusion. Number 9, white, that's Joshua Tice. Ball comes down to number 4, Gavin West. West deep, sends that ball back up to Tanner Police. Shot, ooh, that was just off the angle there of the crossbar and out by Gray Carson. On the outlet, up to number 4, Dennis Blyashoff, and then to Mark Vonderwait. Mark Vonderwait sends the ball, sends LA up onto power play as Zach Frazier finds his way to the exclusion box. That ball comes through to Dennis Blashoff. And a goal by number 10, Matthew Kakura. Great passing there, patient, finds it, cross-face pass, skips it up into that top right-hand corner. Put that one in the that's how you do it category. Ball comes down, ordinary. Over to number 9, Gray Carson. Exclusion. 7 white, Eric Carahan goes to the box, sending Collegiate back up into 6-on-5. Number 3, John Ohl starts us up. It's going to be a 6-on-4. Disagreeing, number 8, Mark Vonderwait goes to the box. Ball comes in, looking for that opportunity to punch it in. And there it is, finished by number 9, Gray Carson. Number 14, Carlo Kremick on the restart. Chased down. Up to number 4, Dennis Blyashoff. Blyashoff gets up, tries to get into center, does off the post. Somewhere underneath there, it's going to be ball and athlete under on the restart. Here comes Dalamaras from the cage for Collegiate. On the outlet, up to number 9, Gray Carson. Carson looking over to West. West on the legs. Oh, that's going to be a short pass picked up by number 3, Bryce Horman. On the outlet, Zach Rhodes sends it up. Gavin West on the ordinary foul for Collegiate. That ball coming up, looking for the direct out from number 11, Jacob Mersep. He decides against it. Sends the ball over to Kakura. Goes down line up to Bryce Horman. Horman stepping, being guarded on the big field block, and a block by number 9, Gray Carson. Dalamaris looking for the outlet. Up to number 5, Warren Loth. Down to West. West sends it in, and nothing but net there for number 3, John Ohl. Beautiful look from Gavin West. Sneaking in that back door. Little telepathy like, I'm ready. Puts it on the hand and a finish. Good stuff. 11-6 LA over Collegiate with 34 seconds remaining here in the third period. Ball goes wide to number 4, Dennis Bleichoff. Working down number 14. Inside. Finished. Back up to Carlo Kermek, who misses wide to the left. Counter ball comes in to Dalamaris with 9-8-7. Referees hustling down to the other side, checking for a last-second attempt here, and it's going to be a lob by number 5, Warren Loth, back to Zach Rhodes, and that will be the end of the third period. Sean Stringham here with USA Water Polo. Excited to be here all weekend with you. We'll be right back for fourth quarter action here. Our next game is going to be at 5 o'clock. It's going to be on a different stream key, so you can find that. 5 o'clock is going to be USC and Academy. We'll be back right after this. Fourth quarter action. Here we go.
Fourth quarter underway.
Number 7, Ben Larson, goes wide to number 15, Caleb Francisco. Francisco takes the ordinary. Francisco looking into number 4, Daniel Natsakanian. Natsakanian sends it down line over to Ben Larson. Larson up to. That's me reading the wrong roster. Natsakanian's the next game. My goodness. Over to Jacob Cavano here for Collegiate. Collegiate over to John Ohl. Nicholas Tierney skies it over the top of the cage. Nice looking shot, just high. Just that ball had been forced over the top of the blockers. Zach Rhodes looking up to number 11, Mersep. Coming up to number 4, Dennis Bleichoff. That comes through, pushed off. Stellanos Dalamaras still in the cage here for Collegiate. Ball goes over to number 5, Warren Loth. Cabano. Nicholas Tierney. Tierney goes down, back. 4 seconds on the shot. Quick coming here. It's getting his turnover on time. And flying sub waiting to come in. Doesn't see it. On the outlet, up to number 11, Jacob Mersep. Over to 15, Miles O'Brien. He sends it to 4, Dennis Bleichoff. Bleichoff into Zach Lowry. Gonna be ordinary foul, brought back out by Lowry. In, skipper off his back, is blocked by Dalamaras. Picked up and ready to go back into transition here. On the outlet, up to Loth. Jacob Cavano. Inside to 7, Zahn puts it in off of the assist from number 3, John Ohl.
And Collegiate chipping away, brings the score to 11-7.
11-7 here in Huntington Beach. We've got 5:46 remaining. Back to Carlo Kremick. That'll be an ordinary. Ball back to Stewart. Ball comes back around over to number 10, Matthew Kakura. Kakura working inside. Excuse me, that's number 18, Mitchell Scott working. Ball comes back out, picked up by Stewart. Stewart, we've got a full fresh shot clock here. Ball around to number 14, Carlo Kremick. Shot, sidewinder is blocked by Dalamaras. Outlet up to Gavin West. West comes in, that's knocked down. Trying to get into police. Sends LA back to number 4, Dennis Bleichoff. Kakura inside to Carlo Kremick. Stewart. Shot, ooh, that was a nice shot from an odd angle there. Number 16, Cole Brosnan, controlled and ready for an outlet pass from Dalamaras. Hits number 4, Gavin West. West trying to get in through that back door. He's going to earn the exclusion. Sends 16, Cole Brosnan to the box. Timeout called by Collegiate. Great work there by Gavin West. (11-6) here. LA shooting 44% to Collegiate's 23. Power play conversions 4 out of 10 for LA, 1 out of 11 for Collegiate. Coach Linton's gonna talk about that for sure, about how to, they're still, both teams 2 for 2 on penalties. LA leading in the block category, 17-10. Collegiate actually a little bit better on the pickpocket with steals, 9-6. With LA having won all of the sprints. We're back after timeout here, ready to get lined up for the 6-on-5 opportunity earned by Gavin West. We're back underway here. Number 7, Garrett Zahn takes the ball from Dalmaras, through to John Ohl. Goes deep, 1-6, goes deep in on the 1, tries to get through, trying to get in. All the athletes move back outside that 2-meter, and that does not make it through the timber. Here comes Zach Rhodes looking for the outlet. Ball out to number 17, Zachary Lowry. Number 11 for the contra foul. That ball comes back through to number 6, Jacob Cavano. Cavano getting up big, taking the hit from number 15, Miles O'Brien. Gets the ordinary there. 3:32, 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock. That ball comes back to Nicholas Tierney. Over to Jacob Cavano. That ball knocked down by and collected by Zach Rhodes. Exclusion in transition will send number 6, Jacob Cavano, with a long swim back to the box. LA comes forward, seeing if they can better that power play number up to number 10, Matthew Kakura, over through to Zach Lowry. Shot back to Kakura. Sides come even, a big shot blocked by Garrett Zahn. Off the shot from Miles O'Brien. Coming hard down, Tanner Police cruising down that far side into the 1-2, waiting for the play to develop. Still going deep down onto that. It's going to be an exclusion away from the ball. Number 5, Jonathan Lotero, goes to the box. That ball, Nicholas Tierney comes through, up and back to number 10, Tierney, in, and shot by Zahn is knocked down by Zach Rhodes. Collegiate still only successful 1 out of 12 times now for penalty opportunities. Ball goes down to number 11, Jacob Mersep. Mersep goes trying to get through, and an exclusion there earned by Calder-Hilda Jones. Timeout called by LA. Talk about it here with 1:49 remaining in the 4th period. Yellow card goes to the coach. All right, here we go. 1:46 remaining here in this game. LA 11, Collegiate 7. Ball comes around to number 10, down into the shadows, but Kakura puts it in. Oh, excuse me, that's off number, beautiful pass in. Oh, nice redirect and dunk there on the goal from number 2, Calder-Hilda Jones, off the assist from number 10, Matthew Kakura. Ball comes up to Nicholas Tierney. Tierney sends it over to Tanner Police. Back to Tierney. Tierney. Police back to Tierney. Tierney gets off, little flip pass over to John Ohl. Knocked down, it's loose, and that will be the end of the possession with exactly 1 minute remaining. Checked in number 13, Bernardo Herser on the outlet for LA. That ball goes down line to number 11, Jacob Mersup. Mersup finds Calder Hilda Jones. And Calder Hilda Jones finds the back of the net. Takes us 13-7. What great work there. Gets on the legs, finds the angle, skips it up into that top right-hand corner. Grant sends the ball back to Connor Mannion. 42 seconds. 17 seconds separate. Shot clock is game clock. Here comes an opportunity. Great acceleration there by Jacob Mersup. He earns the 5 meter. That's going to be assigned to number 7, Garrett Zahn. Acceleration, kind of a drag race. Imminent goal coming, blocked from behind, will be classic 5 meter, assigned to Matthew Kakura to try to see if they can put one more up to help the 6-8 score plus minus. Puts it in, and will hit it. Kakura will take LA up 14-7. Timeout called with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Dalmaris will start bringing the goalie forward here with 22-23. Collegiate looking to bring it up to 8. Goes down line to Gray Carson. Carson gets on the legs, attacks back to Dalmaris on the 7-6 opportunity. Dalmaris checking it out. He's unguarded. The numbers are uneven. Another great rule change here for USA, for Water Polo World. That ball comes over to number 11, Connor Mannion. And that will be it. Thank you so much for joining us here in our first session. We're going to be back streaming tonight at 5 o'clock Pacific time, where we will have USC and Academy will be going against each other. My name's Sean Stringen with USA Water Polo and Game On Live Studio. We'll be back right after. We'll be back tonight at 5 o'clock from Huntington Beach. We're going to sign off for now. Thanks so much. Peace.